Why, hello there everybody, hope you're all doing well, and Star Wars Celebration is nearly upon us. That's right, it is happening tomorrow, April 18th through the 20th, and we are expecting some major reveals at Star Wars Celebration. Everything from the movies to the series, and yes, even the video games as well, which is what I'm going to focus on in this video. And I'm also going to ask the question, will we see anything related to Star Wars Battlefront 3, or even perhaps Star Wars Battlefront 2? I'm going to speculate on that and talk about that in this video. I know we talk about it every year, every time Star Wars Celebration rolls around, so why not this year? Because this could be the year, right? But we're first going to focus on the brand new game that was recently revealed. This will also be at Star Wars Celebration, and it's called Star Wars Zero Company. And if you haven't seen this, this is the brand new game that is a tactical turn-based game. They recently revealed the name of the game and also showed this artwork as well, which shows some of the characters that you'll be able to play with in this game. You got the main character in the front there. You have a droid, clone troopers in the background, Mandalorians, a Jedi, and other characters as well. So this game, in my opinion, looks really interesting. It's being developed by BitReactor in collaboration with Respawn Entertainment. And BitReactor, of course, are developers who come from the XCOM team. So they have some serious pedigree behind them and a really good reputation. So I personally think this game could end up being one of those surprise hit games that a lot of people love. And if you're not into turn-based games, give it a chance, because I was the same way. I used to never play turn-based games, but then I discovered games like Fallout Tactics and then games like XCOM back in the day. And I absolutely love these type of games as long as they're created right and developed right. And I do have actual confidence that this game may be a good turn-based game. Now, this is the exact description, by the way, of Zero Company, in case you missed it. So it says, recruit an unconventional team of operatives and deploy them on missions unlike any other in the galaxy far, far away in Star Wars Zero Company. The newly announced single-player turn-based tactics game developed by BitReactor in collaboration with Respawn Entertainment and Lucasfilm Games will share the first details about the game currently in development with attendees at Star Wars Celebration Japan. Here's your exclusive first look at Star Wars Zero Company and just a few members of the elite squad under your command. And here's the official poster in vertical format. So this is quite exciting, and the exact date of this reveal will be on April 19th, and it'll be taking place between 4:30 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. JST time, so Japan Standard Time. So that's when that panel will be happening, and I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for any other news outside that panel related to BitReactor Star Wars game. But again, I'm legit excited for this one. I can't wait to see it. I can't imagine what they're going to do with today's graphics, because again, XCOM looks pretty good still to this day. So I cannot imagine what BitReactor and Respawn are going to do with this new game, especially considering we have the new hardware like PS5, PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X, and what PCs can do as well. So some exciting stuff there. Now, let's also talk about this. This is a big surprise, in my opinion. Fortnite is going to be doing something huge at Star Wars Celebration. They posted this on Twitter. They said, we're heading to Star Wars Celebration in Japan. Tune into the Star Wars YouTube broadcast on April 19th, evening ET, to find out more about what's coming next to Fortnite. Tune in for a special announcement. That's what the image says there. So, you know, usually they don't tease something this big at Star Wars Celebration for Fortnite. So I'm actually quite excited for this, because Epic Games, they've done some really cool stuff with Star Wars in the past. And if they dedicate like a whole season to Star Wars content and really go all in with it, I think it may surprise some of us. Now, if you've never played Fortnite or you don't like Fortnite, I would still keep your eyes peeled for this because they might be doing some innovative stuff with it. We'll see what happens because the Marvel stuff in the past has been absolutely incredible in Fortnite. And I think if they do it right with this Star Wars event or this Star Wars season or whatever they have planned, it may actually bring people into the game that would have never considered to play Fortnite in the first place. So we'll see if that happens. I'm going to keep my expectations, of course, in check, but I'm still excited for that Fortnite announcement regardless. Now, there's another game also going to be appearing at Star Wars Celebration as well. It's Star Wars Outlaws, and this one I'm actually very curious about. It says tune in to get a first glimpse at what's next for Star Wars Outlaws. Join us on April 18th at Star Wars Celebration to learn more. And then they posted this new image of the Star Wars Outlaws, a Pirate's Fortune DLC. And this is going to be a world premiere, of course. And you can see Hondo there in the image. And of course, the main characters, Kay and Nix as well. And I'm excited for this one. I love Hondo as a character. And a Pirate's Fortune, just that name alone sounds quite interesting to me. And I think this one, in my opinion, could be more successful than the previous DLC. We'll see if that happens. But I think that whole pirate theme is going to be interesting. And a lot more people may gravitate towards that more as well. Now, I have to say this. We all know that Star Wars Outlaws has had mixed reception. So going into this DLC, I'm going to be realistic. I enjoyed the single player campaign for what it was. I did enjoy that. But of course, there were some gameplay mechanics, stuff like that I did not like. But they did fix it. They allow us now to carry weapons wherever we want to. We can actually carry our secondary on the speeder in Star Wars Outlaws now. We can climb ladders with that secondary weapon and do stuff like that. So they have improved the gameplay loop in Star Wars Outlaws. So that's pretty good news, but I'm keeping my expectations in check. I really hope it's good. We'll see what happens. Now, the big question, will we see anything related to Star Wars Battlefront? Will we ever get a tease or an announcement or something related to Star Wars Battlefront 3? Or perhaps, will we ever see anything more on Star Wars Battlefront 2? Will they surprise us with new DLC or bring back Star Wars Battlefront 2 in some way? These are questions that are always on our minds as we enter into Star Wars Celebration. And I will tell you this right now, I have not seen any news or indications or any hints relating to Star Wars Battlefront, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean that we won't get some sort of surprise. They have used Star Wars Celebration as a platform in the past to make Battlefront announcements. So again, it's not like completely out of question that a Battlefront announcement could happen at Star Wars Celebration 2025. But again, I don't want to end up disappointed. I don't want to disappoint you guys by hyping that up and giving you false hopes. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think we will see a Star Wars Battlefront announcement of some kind finally at Star Wars Celebration Japan? Let me know what you think. But that's going to do it for the video. That is the gaming news we can expect at Star Wars Celebration in Japan when it happens, when it all starts from April 18th through the 20th. So sound off in the comments. What do you want to see at Star Wars Celebration? What are you looking forward to most? And I will see you all later. Take it easy, and may the Force be with you always.